change in my career and a huge learning and growth opportunity for me was a company called BTK Industries, Billy the Kid. It was a children's wear brand. I'm actually old enough to remember when it was a better department store brand of children's wear, and family-owned business. Had gone through a series of leveraged buyouts and had lost $42 million in the preceding 3 fiscal years before they were acquired in basically a bankruptcy sale by a conglomerate, and brought me in as VP Manufacturing, Chief Operating Officer to turn the company around. We had to, it was a classic 80s turnaround story with all the good and the bad. We had to shut down factories because we had excess capacity. We had warehouses full of product that were manufactured for efficiency, but no sales existed, and we had to dispose of those. We had a very militant union that didn't take too kindly to having their factories shut down, and we had to manage through that. But I was able to break even the first year of operation on a $100 million sale. Well, the interesting thing was they were a $100 million company at the time, but they were very unprofitable at $100 million. And so the lesson was be profitable, don't just grow. Now, you could argue that Jeff Bezos with Amazon has altered that story over the last 10 or 15 years with grow, don't worry about profits. But back then it was very critical, especially because the company had been purchased and they wanted to recoup their investment, that we turn a profit. So I had to shrink sales. That's what I had to do to become profitable, and turn it around and restructure the organization of the company to eliminate some fat in the management team that had been there because of the years and years of family operation. And we were the second year we were beginning to make a profit. But this is also where I became initially involved with outsourcing internationally, because we were an El Paso-based company. The ownership of the company the board wanted to go to Mexico. So we did some contracting, and they wanted me to actually move all production to Mexico. But back then, I did an analysis with my leadership team, and we evaluated the pros and the cons, and we found that the biggest con at that time was that the quality coming back wasn't equivalent to the quality that we were able to produce. The level of training, the skill level and training at that time wasn't what you would have wanted. And so I came into conflict with the board, and I was gently offered the door to go somewhere else because I didn't think that it was the right strategic move. Turned out I was right, because they brought in my replacement, and 12 months later they were bankrupt again.